India is a hotbed for many migratory winged visitors.
Let's connect our world. Did you know that World Bird Migration Day is observed on every second Saturday of every May and October? Bird migration happens every single year around the world. And how do they migrate? What triggers migration? And why do they migrate? My name is Rehant. I am a 5th grade student. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope whoever watching this video are staying home and staying safe. In today's video, we are going to learn about the basics of the bird migration. Did you know about 40% of the birds population around the world are regular migrants, which is about 4,000 species? Why do birds migrate? Birds migrate from areas of low resources to areas of high resources. India is a winter home for most of the Siberian birds, such as the Siberian cranes, greater flamingo, and other numerous species from every region around the world. These beautiful birds migrate here every year for breeding and nesting. So here's the list which I explored.
Amur falcon. This small raptor from the falcon family is most widely spotted in the jungles of northeast India from mid-October to mid-November. It makes a stop over here during its annual migration from Siberia and northern China to southern Africa in the winter. Demersal cranes are the smallest species of cranes. They undertake one of the toughest migrations in the world and fly in flocks of 400 all the way from China and Mongolia to the Indian subcontinent, crossing the Himalaya in the late August and September. European rollers are distributed in northwest India, extending all the way to the Middle East. They undertake long distance voyages to winter in southern Africa. Yellow wagtail. This small early winter visitor comes from Western Europe. Small and elegant, these bright yellow birds can be spotted running while wagging their white-sided tails up and down. Asiatic sparrowhawk is a bird of prey, but it's smaller compared to the larger birds of prey such as the eagles. They're found in forests and during the winters they make their way to India and Myanmar. Sparrowhawks migrate to India for a period of roughly 4 to 6 months. Siberian cranes. Siberian cranes are snowy white colored birds and migrate during winter to India. These cranes are omnivorous and breed in the Arctic tundra of Russia and Siberia. Siberian cranes or snow cranes are critically endangered species of migratory birds, wintered in Bharatpur National Park. Greater flamingo is the largest of all the species of the flamingo family, found in the Indian subcontinent. The migratory bird found in parts of Nal Sarovar Bird Sanctuary, Khichadiya Bird Sanctuary, Flamingo City, and in the Thol Bird Sanctuary of Gujarat during the entire winter season. The great white pelican, also is known as rosy pelican, is a large bird with a long beak and large throat pouch, distributed in Eastern Europe, Africa, and Northwest India. This species migrates to India during winters in large numbers and settles down mainly in the states of Assam, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Gujarat. Blue throat is a small brightly colored passerine bird from the thrush family, and in winters the best place to see them is in North Africa and the Indian subcontinent. National Park of Bharatpur, Rajasthan is the best place to see them. Black-winged stilt is a very long-legged water bird and became a regular migrant to India, usually found around the wetland. The breeding habitat of all these species of stilts are marshes, shallow lakes and ponds. Beside wetland, Pune shallow lakes and Gujarat water ponds are the few places to spot these. Apart from these birds, there are some other birds that migrate to India every winter. Osprey, ruddy shelduck, pallid harrier, Eurasian sparrowhawk, common starling, and white wagtail. In all, around 229 birds migrate to the subcontinent each year during winters and 26 during the summer. Many species are altitudinal migrants wherein they winter in the warmer parts of the subcontinent, spending the summer in the Himalayas. This is the list of summer migrants that I explored until now. Comb duck,
kingfisher, Asian coil, blue-tailed bee-eater, and black-crowned night heron.
We'll see how the birds navigate. Everyone knows that birds travel thousands of miles every year with a little deviation. The secret of their navigation skills is still unknown, but to my knowledge, I know that they can get compass information by the sun, the stars, by sensing the Earth's magnetic field, and also by the setting sun. These poor birds have navigation hazards. Hazard number 1 is so much stress due to the lack of food while traveling. Hazard number 2, exposure to too many predators like us. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding, I'm not a predator, and neither are you. I'm talking about bird hunters. Hazard number 3, and this particular hazard is very sad. Thousands of birds die every year due to this hazard by crashing into many cell phone towers and tall buildings. I'm not against any of these things, but please don't construct them in the path of the migrating birds, please. Birds are useful to our environment in many ways, such as pollination, disease and pest control, and seed dispersal. Now, birds eat about 98% of the insect's pest population, which reduces the use of toxic pesticides and increases agriculture production. Humble request from my side, please do celebrate World Migratory Bird Day for these poor creatures, and please keep a bowl of water and any type of grain that you have available with you for these poor creatures to drink and eat. I hope you learned something new today. Please stay home and stay safe. And if you liked today's video, please like, share and subscribe this video. This is me Nihant signing off.